Alright guys, welcome back with me with another YouTube video. So today I'll talking about 10 best fights in Attack on Titan. So, make sure to stay tuned for that. If you do enjoy seeing this anime reviews and want to keep them coming, the best thing you can do is smash that like button, and if you haven't, be sure to subscribe, and this is crucial, hit that notification bell or you will miss future anime videos. Attack on Titan has featured some of the most violent and exciting fights in anime. Here, we look back at the top brawls that deserve another watch. And just like that, everything had changed. At that terrible moment, in our hearts, we knew. Home was a pen, humanity, cattle. These were the sad words uttered after Eren Yeager witnessed his mother Carla casually snacked on by a terrifying Titan. Tragedy hit. Blood was shed, and fights were won and lost in the last 3 seasons of Attack on Titan. With the show coming to a close following the current 4th and final season, we're going to look back on the 10 best fights worth watching again throughout the first 3 seasons of the series. There will be spoilers ahead from seasons 1 through 3, so please don't watch if you haven't caught up to the series at this point. Levi Squad and Eren vs. the Female Titan. Part 5 of this thrilling arc showcases just how dangerous the female Titan is. We understood how smart the new monster was leading up to this battle, but the revelation of it being one of the cadets in Titan form added a nice mystery element to this story. Once the female Titan escapes the trap set by the Levi Squad, the battle becomes the Levi Squad versus the mysterious traitor, who's picked off members one by one before going back into her Titan state. "We'll make you pay, bitch," was the motto once bodies started hitting the floor, and the Levi Squad's high-level fighting skills would have taken down just any normal Titan. However, we continue to learn the strength of this intelligent creature, and the fact that she's not only smart enough to hide her neck but also fast enough to regenerate in mere seconds ultimately dooms the elite squad. One by one, the female Titan killed off the Levi Squad like small flies, which prompted Eren to finally go into his Titan form. Based on the combat skills we've seen from the female Titan thus far, it's no surprise that she carves off Eren's Titan head like a Thanksgiving turkey. Another heartbreaking moment, other than Eren being eaten like Snickers bar, is Captain Levi going back and witnessing the bloody aftermath of his squad. He doesn't show much emotion, though we understand that he's putting on a battlefront to focus on the task at hand. Levi and Mikasa vs. the Female Titan. The Female Titan arc has been going on for the past several episodes, and the huge mammoth has been portrayed as the ultimate boss Titan thus far. Before now, the Titans have been showcased as mindless zombies. However, the female Titan showcases a new breed of highly intelligent and powerful creatures, who just so happens to be one of the scouts in human form. Throughout the 5 episodes, the scary beast manages to wipe out the Levi Squad with ease and even beat Eren's Titan form and successfully chowed down the soldier. However, this fight is a tremendous showcase for Levi's skills. At this point, we haven't seen much of Captain Levi's moves on the battlefield until now, and holy crap, this guy is freaking awesome. This wasn't much of a fight as Levi had this battle down with ease, skillfully slicing and dicing the female Titan. Mikasa was a bit of a hindrance here, with the elite soldier being more concerned about killing the monster than sticking to their original plan of rescuing Eren. Annie vs. Eren, a matchup that's been building since the two first faced off in combat training in Season 1. Then, Annie proved to be the cream of the crop amongst the group, so it wouldn't have come as a shock if Eren died again due to Annie's smarts and superior combat skills. This was a fight that would surely make Superman and General Zod proud. Mayhem and destruction followed with each punch that was thrown by both Titans. However, the true weight of the story was Annie simply wanting to go back home. After Mikasa cuts off her fingers, Annie finally realizes that her hopes of leaving the wall were shattered. In classic Attack on Titan fashion, the show packed raw emotion and action into this battle effortlessly. These aren't just two mindless behemoths duking it out. This won't go down as anyone's favorite fight of the series, but I'll be damned if there wasn't a dry eye when you understood Annie's true motivation. Eren vs. the Armored and Colossal Titan. This clash of the colossal beasts comes after the betrayal of Reiner and Bertholdt is finally revealed in Episode 6. Usually, Eren has the skill over the Titan's brutes thanks to his training in combat. However, Reiner is a fellow scout himself, so Eren isn't able to toss around this beast so easily. The battle between the two monsters felt more like a chess match, with neither Titan recklessly swinging, hoping for a devastating kill shot. Instead, this was a tactical fight that had more in common with amateur wrestling. We find out just how strong the armored Titan is when Mikasa struggles to do much damage to the monster at first. Once Eren gets the armored Titan locked in a guillotine choke, the battle shifts and a weakness is found until the colossal Titan turns the tide. Though the heroes fail to win the battle here, we know that the moment that the two brutes are taken out will be a joyous one thanks to our attachment to the main characters. Eren and the Scouts versus the Titans. A wild and emotional episode packed with so many incredible character moments. From Historia finally telling her love interest, Ymir, that she doesn't need to keep protecting her, to Hannes battling the Smiling Titan. This episode was jam-packed with action, intensity, and heartbreaking moments. One of the biggest character moments was Hannes defending Eren and Mikasa from the Smiling Titan. While not the smartest decision on his part, the soldier redeemed himself massively after tucking his tail between his legs when he first encountered the beast in the first episode. Eren failing to transform into a Titan led to Hannes' unfortunate demise, but the soldier went out on a high note. Speaking of Eren, his newfound power to command the Titans was awe-inspiring. His love for Mikasa and his determination to get bloody revenge on the creature was rewarded by unleashing a wave of Titans on the Smiling Bastard. An emotional roller coaster ride that paid off several story beats and added a new wrinkle to several characters. Kenny, the Ripper, versus Captain Levi. Who wouldn't want a gun-touting uncle as their rival? Episode 2 starts with a bang as a fierce battle between Captain Levi and Kenny and his anti-personnel control squad in the military police regiment. We don't know much about this mysterious outlaw just yet, but we do understand that both men have some history with one another based on their entire interaction and brief flashbacks throughout the wild chase sequence. Speaking of which, the animation here is simply breathtaking and exciting. From the slow-motion shot of the anti-personnel control squad shooting Captain Levi midair to every bullet that comes out of Kenny's gun. This episode introduces one of the main baddies of Season 3 grandly. This sequence also saw Armin complete his first kill, saving Jean in a nick of time from one of the anti-personnel control squad members. However, that scene is overshadowed by the revelation that Eren was kidnapped by the group of evildoers, setting off a thrilling arc. The Scouts versus Kenny, the Ripper, and the military police. Anytime Kenny, the Ripper, and Levi fight, the scene crackles with excitement. Coming in, the Scouts had a sound game plan to beat Kenny and his goons, which ultimately forced them to retreat temporarily. However, the brief action presented here was exhilarating and the badass music had your fists ready to scrap with some gun-toting douchebag as well. More importantly, this episode revolved around Historia's big decision to restore her sister by eating Eren. With Kenny exposing Rod for the lies he's told thus far, there's no doubt that Historia going against her father's wishes was mainly due to the revelation about the bullshit that's come to light. Another strong sequence of events that contained action, drama, and a character-defining moment. Eren and the Scouts versus Rod Reese. It's not a bird, it's not a plane, it's a mixture of the human centipede and a necromorph from Dead Space? A giant turd with organs is also a good guess. One of the primary villains of Season 3 ends up being Rod Reese, who eventually turns himself into the biggest Titan on the show thus far. Reese tried to save his family and the founding Titan desperately by wanting his daughter Historia to inject herself with the serum and eat Eren. That plan backfires and Reese decides to take matters into his own hands by becoming a Titan himself. Reese is a scary Titan that could easily be the main villain in any monster movie, but the scene also comes with the emotional weight of Historia being forced to kill her father. Levi versus the Beast Titan. Imagine being sent on a mission for one purpose, to die. Granted, you can essentially say that anytime these soldiers decide to get near any one of these Titans, but this was a clear suicide mission to give Levi an edge. Attack on Titans has been compelling not just for the beautiful and exciting fight sequences, but their raw depiction of war and the sacrifices a hero must make to better the world. We know and understand that these men are going to be crushed by the Beast Titan with ease, but it's how these soldiers come to terms with reality and charge forward to their doom that makes this fight memorable. The distraction here does work as Levi took him down without any problems. Sure, the Beast Titan was spared his life thanks to some help and Levi's temporary decision to let him live, but he was essentially dead at this point. Eren, the Scouts, Captain Levi, and Armin versus the Armored and Colossal Titan. Armin's character development throughout the series was on full display here. Admittingly, Armin was a tough character to get into at the beginning because he was a pathetic wimp. Hell, the guy allowed himself to be eaten by one of the Titans in Season 1 until Eren saved his ass. However, as the series continued to evolve, so did Armin, who turned out to be the brains of the operation for most missions. Armin wasn't an elite badass like Mikasa or Eren, but he eventually proved his worth and his plan to defeat the Colossal Titan worked to great effect. The Armored Titan was essentially built as God up to this point. Strong and nearly impossible to beat, this wasn't a one-man job as Eren needed as much help as he could get, especially after his war with the Colossal Titan. What sealed the Armored Titan's fate was the Thunder Spears used by the Scouts. While this didn't kill off Reiner, it officially ended the terror involving the giant brute. Without a doubt, one of the shorter fights in the series, but our attachment to the characters and story gripped us until the demise of the massive monster.